And this is the replay for Joel.
And I told you, he has a great air game. Went to the alley-oop and stuck it too. You have got to be kidding me. One of the greatest.
And Kawa Costa. Kawa on his second wave. You open up with a 3.67. Looking for a wrap down the line. Throws it up. Puts it down. That's what you do right there. And that is exciting surfing in some turbulent condition. Kawa Costa. Why not a little spin after that? I'm expecting a big number, Maida.
As you saw there, look. Very nice first movement. A lot of water sprayed and then through to the air. Stomps it. And a nice finishing one. The last, do you think they're going to consider this the last maneuver?
No, but what I do like right here is the amplitude, how much height he has, gets the full rotation, lands and continues down the line without hesitation. This feels to me like it's going to be an excellent.
Well, and he's caught a lot of waves in this heat too. The first air rotation right there, but you just knew that he had a lot more in the tank with this one. Even grabbed the stale fish too. That is one of the most difficult grabs in all of surfing, and pulled two on the same wave. Wow, we talk about him being talented, maybe not living up to the expectations so far in his young career. He's definitely doing so in this heat though.
Yeah, what a showman. Very nice. I love to see Mateus going through the air. It's what he does, like for me, best. He's been participating in many competitions, air shows, and those kinds of competitions that reward a lot of airs. He's pretty good on that.
Santa Catarina.
Here's Hanneman now, has a ramp. He's going to go to it. Pulls
Whoa.
the rotation. What an air by the kid from Maui. And we saw it coming. You could just see the section right there.
This is pure special session stuff.
An impressive rotation here.
He can show and tell. Amazing, Eli.
It's not every day you get to see that kid claim either. So if he's claiming something, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
Impressive stuff right there from Elijah Hanneman.
Fist bump on the chest, Eli.
Wow, that was a gnarly section too.
I don't want to be a judge right now, guys.
But not looking to better too much, just 2.8. And then that air just scored an 8.17 for Marco Mignot when it comes to making the championship tour.
This was, during the interview, the huge score of Bella Kinworthy. So nice wave, well ridden for her. Great combination of movements. Yeah, she killed it.
Has some CT competition experience too, Maida.
Yeah, and yesterday she surfed pretty well here at Itaúna. Look this hammer right there, Mage. So strong.
That's commitment right there. Big section, steep and deep, and seems like this score coming through, it's one of the best of
How's
the
this
event so
start
far.
for Shion Crawford?
Well, we talked about it so far that he's been very consistent, not only on the challenge.
And we started off with a bang with Jacob Wilcox. Wilcox on the replay here. Goes excellent. 8.77.
Yeah, gets the alley-oop right here, Kaipo. Not super high, but you have to take into consideration that the offshore wind is extremely strong.
This happened during the break. Mitchell Mateus heard he needed to score, and he did this.
Well, once again, going to the backhand where he's been prevailing so far in the first 2 days of competition. But when it matters, even grabs the rail on the bottom turn to keep control of his board too. Real critical first turn, but look at how difficult the second section was. Had to deal with the backwash, had to deal with the offshore wind, and somehow was able to manage a finish right there. Seems like the crowd loves it, we loved it, and the score's in, Kaipo. It's a massive one. And then IMI Kira was able to take to the air, dropped one of the highest single wave scores of the event, a 9-point ride right there.
Wow, that was very impressive. And the waves are getting so backwashy too, so that he made it look so smooth.
Once again, Miggy up and riding. Only his fourth wave in this one, and a strong combo for the number 6 surfer at the end of 2022 on the championship tour. Some incredible stuff right there from the kid from Baterias. So a mistake right there from Jadson. And then catching up with Rodriguez afterwards, 90 seconds on the clock. He loves the finish. looking to improve on a 6.8. A 6.92 would give him the lead back.
And you can see how much people love me, love my family, and I'm getting so much support. You know, some bad things happen, and right after, so many good things happen, you know, in the sequence. So it's just like, it was the perfect, you know, change of life, for sure.
I'm an expat myself, Mitch, and I can say that for sure.
Alyssa Spencer right behind her. Snap on the backhand. One more time, an aggressive finish there. Low exit. High off the top. Alyssa Spencer.
The surfer from San Clemente will be using priority right here on this one. First wave of the set, and Lindblad is on it. Straight up and vertical into the lip line. One more section, and capitalizes well on the second one. Rides out cleanly, as Lindblad has already qualified. She doesn't necessarily need to make it out of this heat. Could potentially improve on her seeding, though, if she were to make it deeper into this event. She's looking for a 6.83 at this moment of the heat, Marco. And Lindblad will be taken left, looking to improve on a 5, and this should help. On rail right now for the surfer from San Clemente, and she is just trying to be the dream crusher in this heat. So a couple of great opening turns on the forehand for the surfer from the U.S. She looks strong right now, Marco.
967. Maybe she digest this and put new scores on board.
Well, she's up and riding now. That's a good start for her. Bowley section, and really gets critical up there with just under 9 minutes remaining. Her crew loves it on the beach. You see right there, Leandro, he's asking for a big score. Seems like we might have a few waves on offer here. Thompson with a paddle, but Colapinto might be interested, and Thompson has to give way. Using priority right now is Crosby. Deep bottom turn, square off the bottom, and somehow is able to fit in a second one. Don't know if he was fully able to ride out. It seemed like he was, and that was spectacular right there from the Californian. 25 minutes on the clock. Maeda, we were talking about his success on the QS and on the Challenger Series so far. He looks great to start things with 25 minutes on the clock, just to get the side-by-side as well with the reactions. Thought this was one of the biggest waves we've seen all day, Maeda. The floater on the outside, the combination, it all seemed good. It added up to an 8.33.
Yeah, very big wave right there. But he could put all the maneuvers together, and look how precise and strong.
And to control.
And control did a really great job, Samuel.
Controlling the speed like that. Looks to be on another ride here. Big section ahead, and he just hammers that one and rides out of it too. At least double overhead right there for Samuel Pupo. At a big moment in his career, and he is truly showing up when he most needs it, Marcos.
Oh my God.
Into the favor of Sophie McCulloch. Here's Sophie, live action. Finds this one. Nice looking left here from McCulloch. Chatters off the bottom on the Paizel surfboard. Snaps off the top. A little more chatter again. One more time in the lip for McCulloch. Comes around the corner here, and this wave is a gem. It's delivering for the Australian. Closes this out, wants to stand up out of the convergence of water, does so, and she is going to pull away with the lead.
Was able to take out the biggest win of his young career so far. And we came onto the scene as a social media sensation. Everybody thought he was going to be on the CT eventually, Kaipo.
Yeah, well, 20 years old, pretty young for the CT. Nice hook off the top, Eli. Look at this, grabs the rail, needs the finish, gets the finish. Eli Hanneman points to the beach. He's likely to turn the heat, Mitchell.
Oh my goodness. That was major right there on the second one. I mean, the first one was good, but the second one was a turn of consequence right there, Kaipo.
Eli,
answer back.
He's a 5.27. Lahaina surfer gets to his feet, aims down the line, whacks it through the lip there, gets one more. He's going to get the score for sure.
Wow. You're kidding.
Cade loves it. Cade loves it.
Dude.
Talk about a friend doing a friend good. Cade Madsen, Eli Hanneman, really good friends, by the way. During the interview, you heard the applause, and that applause was for this ride by Sammy Pupo. Pupo getting busy here, off the bottom, off the top, and Excellent score, 8.5 for Sammy Pupo on the replay, Mitchell.
And a couple of destructive turns right there, Kaipo. Fully engaged on that first one, commits to it. And as I told you before, he's been lights out when it comes to these final sections too. His timing on that one was excellent. Look at the slow-mo right here. The way he drives off the bottom, his eye line is always on the lip line. Able to perfectly execute that first turn, even disengages the fins a little bit. But the way he's able to readjust and recompose himself in order to get the right amount of speed for this last section, it's been beautiful. The timing on point right there. And a lot of people always ask me, what's the perfect recipe for success to allow for a lot of spray to go outside? Ooh.
Here we go. This could seal the deal. Cupped out wave face, finds it in the rip bowl, up against, in the lip, and fights for the finish, rides out in front of it, wants to make sure. The beach erupts, hugs on the beach. Erin Brooks, looks like she's just done it. Just 16 years old, Mitchell. She wins this, and she is automatically on the Challenger Series next year. Doesn't have to go through the North American qualification. Here he goes.
Ooh,
Pupo,
right.
looking right. Floats to that section. Eases through a carve there. Wave steepens up. It's going to hit deep water, but he slashes that section. One more stab into the lip. And a controlled float in the white water. Fist pump and applause on the beach. That's what he needed. He's going to take the lead.